Hello everyone, and a very good evening to all of you, and welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep, the most comprehensive preparation app for all exams. So guys, as you can see the thumbnail, we are going to discuss about CUET exam analysis. Okay, it's about the 4th, 6th and 7th August CUET exam analysis, where we'll be discussing actually about what was the difficulty level, how was the examination pattern, which type of questions were asked more, etc. and all, because this will help you prepare for the next year or next attempts or the upcoming attempts of CUET examination. Okay, so let's start with this. First of all, we'll be discussing about CUET exam analysis of 4th August. So let's start with this one. The first is, as far as CUET 2022 important highlights are concerned of 4th August, the level of difficulty was, you can say, generally considered as easy or very easy. The paper was doable. So if you have prepared it properly, it was not so much difficult for you. Okay. Then there was a cap in how many questions candidate could attempt. Cap means upper limit. So upper limit that out of this much of questions you are supposed to attempt. And general test paper was cancelled for the day due to some technical glitches and all. So there was no general test paper on 4th August. So here it is. Actually, the examination structure is like this. English section, there were 50 questions, and students could attempt 40 questions. And there were 45 minutes given. So that is what I told you, that this was the upper limit, okay, of the questions. That 50 questions were given, you are supposed to attempt 40. Then in legal reasoning, 50 questions were given. Students were supposed to attempt 40 questions, and duration was again 45 minutes. Then entrepreneurship, 50 questions were there. 40 questions you were supposed to attempt. Then again duration was 45 minutes. Similarly, general test, 60 questions were there. 50 questions student could attempt it, and there were 75 minutes. So in all, 210 questions were there, and they were supposed to attempt 170 questions. Okay, and yes, the marking scheme was like this. If you are right, you will be given +5 marks, and if you are wrong, you will be penalized with -1 marks. So you should be crystal clear that there is a negative marking also. +5 if you are right, wrong, then there will be -1. So be careful about it. Now, as far as difficulty level is concerned, I have told you that it was not very difficult. So English was also easy. Legal reasoning was also easy. Entrepreneurship section was also easy. And general test could not happen on 4th August. And that is why we cannot analyze that. So overall, the section was, I can say overall the examination on 4th August was not that much tough. So you could have easily done it if you have prepared it properly. That is what we are saying. So yes, let us discuss one by one about each and every section. So if you talk about English of 4th August, this we are talking about is analysis of CUET 4th August exam. So English section consisted of 3 RC passages. So reading comprehension. RC passage means reading comprehension. Okay. Means there will be a passage, you are supposed to read the passage and then answer it according to the passage. So basically there was narrative storytelling. There were 6 questions on it, 200 to 220 words. There was a passage, and the passage was easy. The difficulty level was easy. Then another topic was hummingbird. It was a pure factual topic. 6 questions were there. 150 to 170 words was the passage length. And the difficulty was also easy. Then the next one was possibility of life sciences on Mars. So this passage was basically talking about, you can say, whether on Mars, whether there is a possibility of life or not. So there were 6 questions, 100 to 150 words were there. The difficulty level was easy. So in total, there were 18 questions, and the question in all were, you can say, easy level. That is what you are supposed to know. Second thing, yes, easy and direct questions were there. Questions were basically vocabulary questions, interference based, and a specific idea type. So the questions were easy and direct. They were not very complicated or tough questions. So you could have easily gone through it if you have attempted it, if you have prepared it properly. That is what we are saying it here. Now let's discuss about you can say the topic wise in detail. So verbal ability was easy to solve except for you can say analogy section. So basically these were the you can say topics like this. So antonym and synonym 6 questions, easy level. Figure of speech 5 questions, easy level. Idioms and phrases 4 questions, easy level. Spelling and errors 5 questions, easy level. Analogy was slightly considered as tougher, so we have you can say classified it as moderate as in difficulty level. 4 questions were there. Then sentence, jumbled sentence, 4 questions, easy. So overall you can say the entire paper in English section was of easy level. Okay, yes. Then let's talk about CUET domain specific subjects. So like for example, we are talking about legal field. So in case of legal field, there were 2 legal passages, okay, based on ancient times like Panchayati Raj, how were the decisions made, etc. 5 questions. Exam easy level. CUET exams in India and US, there was a passage topic on this. 5 questions, easy level. Exam was easy level. So similarly, legal aptitude was there. 8 to 10 questions were there, and it was also very easy level. It was not that much tough. Legal reasoning 8 to 10 questions, easy level. So in all 50 questions, easy level. We are talking about domain specific, that is legal field. Okay. Then similarly, domain specific in entrepreneurship field. So 3-4 questions were given, actually what we call it as scenario based questions, and candidate to answer had to answer according to the scenarios mentioned in okay, the circumstances or scenario is mentioned, you have to answer it accordingly. Then there was a passage on mergers and acquisitions. In fact, before this, when there was BBA, DOJAT was there, they used to ask questions on merger and acquisition. Merger and acquisition means, let's say 2 companies got merged, or a company acquired another company or bought another company. That's called merger and acquisition. So there were questions on mergers and acquisition, questions on FPO and IPO. IPO means initial public offering. Like LIC's IPO was very much in the news, so that is why we have discussed so many times. Then FPO is follow on public offer. These things were there. Then total 50 questions were asked in this section, and candidate had to attempt only 40 questions. Yes, so you were supposed to attempt 40 out of 50 questions. Section was considered as easier. Someone is writing, sir, economics was too lengthy and hard. Okay, but some things we have discussed, like IPO and all, we had discussed it because IPO was very much in the news. Life Insurance Corporation of India was coming up with IPO. So IPO was very much coming in the news. So that is why you should be knowing it. Then let's talk about CUET analysis of 6th August paper. So when we are talking about 6th August CUET analysis, overall the difficulty level was very easy. The paper was doable. So it means if you have prepared it properly, genuinely, you could have easily answered it. Then there was a cap on how many questions to attempt. It means upper limit. Means out of this, how many questions you are supposed to attempt. Let's say 50 questions are given, so you are supposed to answer only 40 or something like this. That's called as upper limit or cap. General test paper was conducted smoothly in this slot. Yes, on 4th August, you can say there were issues. General test was not conducted, but on 6th August CUET, it was conducted smoothly. Yes, so let's see the exam pattern. 50 questions were there. I have told you there is an upper limit or cap, means out of 50 you are supposed to attempt only 40 questions. In general test there were 75 questions, out of which you were supposed to attempt 60 questions. So total actually the questions were 125 and 100 questions were supposed to be attempted by the student, and the correct answer is +5 if you are right, and if you are wrong, -1. Okay, this is how it was. If you are correct, you will be given +5 marks. If you are wrong, -1 negative marking was there. So yes, difficulty level, I have told you that in general it was not that much difficult. So if you have prepared it even above average, you could have easily can say done it. So English was easy, general test was also easy, So overall section was easy level. Now the next one is CUET 2022 English section. Of course, they gave 3 RC passage. RC means reading comprehension. I hope you are aware of this. Means they give you passage. You have to read it and then answer it accordingly. That's called reading comprehension. So first topic was books as a source of education and entertainment. They gave this passage. You are supposed to read it, and there were 5 questions on this passage. So the question, overall it was easy. The second was narrative storytelling was there, and 5 questions were there, and the difficulty level was easy. Similarly, the third one was use of internet in India and around the globe. Yes, this is in fact nowadays becoming a very important topic because we are witnessing the rise of internet and all in the entire world. So 5 questions were there. Difficulty level was easy. So overall, the questions was 15 questions were there in among these 3 topics. Easy level, difficulty level was easy. You can say in short that questions were easy and direct, so it was not that much tough. If you have basic practice of RC, means reading comprehension, if you have basic practice of reading comprehension, you could have easily done it. Okay, that is what we are saying. Yes. Now let's discuss about the section wise. So you can see it here. Antonym and synonym, 3 to 4 questions were there, easy one. Then spelling corrections were there, 3 to 4 questions, easy one, of course. Then active and passive voice. I hope you are aware of active voice and passive voice. These are being taught in the school days. So it's not that much difficult if you have prepared it properly through any grammar, school level grammar books. So 3 to 4 questions, easy level. So total 35 questions were there and difficulty level was easy. So in short, you can say in verbal ability was overall easy except the analogy section. So even in the 4th August CUET exam, analogy was slightly tougher, but others were fine, easier. That is what even this is the case of 6th August. So that is the same case which was in case of 4th August. Now let's discuss about CUET 2022 general test about 6th August. Because on 4th August, there was no general test happened because of technical glitches. So on 6th August, the general test was like this. 25 questions from quantitative reasoning. The questions were easier. Then logical reasoning, 30 questions. Questions were easy because on 4th. Then GK section. You can see GK section, 20 questions and questions were easy. So you can say all questions were easy. Questions in set were not asked in sequence. Yes, that is, you should be aware of it. So they are not asking that all the quant questions at one place, then all GK questions at one place, then all logical reasoning question at one place. They are intermixing it. So in the examination, do not get panicked that sir, this question is here, this question is there. Do not panic it, keep on answering it. That is what the main idea was. So you'll get an idea about how the CUET will be asking questions in the future. So that idea is very important. Then CUET general test, quantitative reasoning is concerned, means this we are talking about, this section. Okay, so I have told you that there were in all 25 questions and it was subdivided like this. So number system, 5 questions, easy topic. Arithmetic, 13 questions, easy level. Then geometry, 6 questions, easy level. Algebra, 1 question, easy level. So many people from those who have properly studied maths till class 10th can easily answer these questions very easily, right? All these things are taught in school days, just you needed a revision type. All questions were easy. Again, the same thing, questions were not in sequence, they were scattered here and there. And 3 questions were from static as well, which were fairly easy. Okay. Statistics, sorry. So 3 questions were from statistics, which is a subsection of maths only. So which were also very easy, not that much tough. Then let's talk about logical reasoning. So when we are talking about logical reasoning, section had 30 questions on analytical and verbal reasoning. So 22 questions were on analytical reasoning and 8 questions were from reasoning, that verbal reasoning. Okay, so it's like this: analytical reasoning and verbal reasoning. VR is verbal reasoning. So 8 questions from here, 22 questions from here. Coding decoding, 1 question, easy level. Then Venn diagram, 4 questions, easy level. Letter series, 5 question, easy level. Blood relation, 2 questions, easy level. Number series, 3 questions, easy level. Mathematics operation, 3 questions, easy level. So these were the questions which were asked in the examination. Okay, welcome Athling, welcome, that you have got benefited from BYJU'S. We are happy to listen this. Okay, yes, let's discuss about general test logical reasoning. Syllogism, there was 1 question, easy level. Then clocks, 1 question, easy level. Direction sense, 1 question, easy level. Visual reasoning, 1 question, easy level. Then verbal reasoning. In total, I mean, if you talk in total, were 8 questions, easy level. I mean, verbal reasoning. Okay. So in total, overall have 30 questions, easy level. Just have an idea about it. This is what we are saying. So then GK section was fairly easy, and yes, that you should be. This will be helpful for you in preparing for the next attempt. So the current affairs section was dominant. Current affairs section was dominant as compared to static GK questions. Okay, so that you should be knowing it, that the current affairs section had more weightage. So in the future, whenever you are preparing, give more time and energy to current affairs section. Last 8 to 10 months or 1 year current affairs rather than a static portion. Okay, so just to be aware. There was a question on put in sequence names of richest people. Okay, yes, I think that was very much easy. We had discussed so many times in the classes. So I think it was very easy, hopefully. Yes. Then on 7th August, let's talk about CUET analysis of 7th August. Again, the questions were jumbled. We have told you many times that there is no section-wise sequence. They have, can say one is general test is here, quant is there and here and there. So they did not ask in, can say section-wise and all. Analog watches were not allowed. This was also there at some places, that even the analog watches were not allowed. So students were asked to remove the shoes and all at some places. Yes. Then a general test was conducted smoothly on 7th August. Okay. Now, so this is the exam structure in English. 50 questions, and since there was an upper cap, you were supposed to only attempt 40 questions, and you were given 45 minutes. Similarly, in general test, there were 75 questions. You were supposed to attempt only 60 questions, and duration was 1 hour or 60 minutes. So in total, 125 questions were there, and you were supposed to attempt only 100 questions. So if you are right, you will be given +5. If you are wrong, you will be penalized with -1. Okay, that is how it was there. So please see, there's +1, +5 and -1. It means you can take some sort of risk, right? So let's say you attempted 6 question guess. So even if 1 is right and 5 is wrong, still you have not been penalized. You are, I can say, your net marks is 0. It means it allowed you to attempt even some, you can say, guesswork also, because the correct marking was +5 and wrong was only -1. Yes, so it's 1/5 ratio. So that is why you should have attempted this. Then the next is, of course, let's talk about difficulty level. So again, even on 7th August also, English was easy. General test was also easy. So overall, the paper was easy. That is what we want to say. Okay, now let's talk about the CUET English section. Again, consisted of 3 RC passage. RC means reading comprehension passage. Okay, so one passage, one topic was about grandfather and plants. 6 questions were there, and difficulty level was easy. Then instinct coffee methodology, 6 questions were there, difficulty level was easy. Then another topic was online education, 6 questions were there, difficulty level was easy. So in total 18 questions were there and the difficulty level was easy. So basically this is what it says. So out of three RCs, one was narrative based and two were purely factual in nature. So that is what it was. The next is CUET. I can say sectional wise, you can say English section, antonym, synonym, 9 questions were there, easy. Then one word substitution. These are the things which you study in school days, right? 7, 8, 9, 10. So 5 questions, easy section. Then spelling correction and all, 4 questions, easy level. Idioms, 2 questions, easy level. Sentence jumble, 4 questions, easy level. Figure of speech, 4 questions, easy level. Analogy, 4 questions, easy level. So in all 32 questions were there and all were easy level. Okay, so in all total were easy level. In fact, verbal ability was very easy section. Now, so then general test was something like this: quantitative reasoning. Quantitative reasoning, 30 questions, easy level. Logical reasoning, 25 questions, easy level. GK section, 20 questions, easy level. So in all, out of 75 questions, all were easy level. See, understand one thing, this is very important. Out of these 75 questions, this will help you prepare your plan, that 30 questions are from quant, 25 is from logical and 20 is from GK. So whenever you are preparing for the next attempt or whenever you have CUET examination, these analysis will help you to prepare, again keeping in mind ki how many questions are asked from which section, and then you will prepare accordingly. Now let's talk about CUET 2022 general test, quantitative reasoning. So from number system, 10 questions, easy level. Arithmetic, 15 questions, easy to moderate level. Geometry, 2 questions, easy level. Then DI pie chart, 3 questions, easy level. So in all 25 questions, all were generally, you can say in total we can summarize it that it was also easy level. Then let's talk about this. We are talking about is 7th August CUET paper, logical reasoning section. It was something like this: clocks and calendar, 5 questions. Directions, 1 question. Visual reasoning and logical reasoning, 8 questions. Number series, 6 questions. Coding decoding, 4 questions. Dice based question, dice wala hai na, so 1 question. So in all 25 questions were there. This was not considered as very easy, it was considered as easy to moderate. And yes, it says that those who attempted the examination, they said that it is a bit time consuming. It means the speed was required, hai na? So you should have a better speed to solve these questions because it was a time taking section. Why are we highlighting these sections? Because when you are preparing for your attempt, you will keep these things in mind that okay, in this section I have to be very fast. So you have to have develop a habit of answering these questions in a fast manner. That is what we are saying it. Then CUET 2022, you can say general test. Again from current affairs section, 13-14 questions, easy one, and static questions 6 to 7, easy one. So in total 20 questions, all were almost easy. So I have told you, whenever you are preparing for GK sections, out of 20, 13 to 14 questions were current affairs based, right? And only 6-7 questions were static. So it means you have to focus more here, right? More focus on current affairs while preparing for GK section. Okay, is it clear? Is it clear, guys? Hopefully, I think it's very crystal clear. So this was all about in short explanation, or you can say analysis of the CUET examination, and this will be very helpful for you if you are attempting next year or the further attempts, whatever is left for CUET. So you can follow us, download the Instagram. If you use the Instagram, you can follow us on BYJU'S exam prep, IP MAT, CUET and all other BB exams. Then please subscribe to our channel where you are watching my videos. Then you can go to the Facebook also, BYJU'S exam prep BBA. There's a channel there. You can download the Telegram and join our BYJU'S exam prep BBA Telegram channel also. And yes, you should download the BYJU'S exam prep app also, because there also you will get a lot of content if you go to BBA section, BBA and IPM section. Okay, so this is all about today's class. Please press the like button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.